Good evening, everyone.
It's Jeff and Sammy, together they're jammy. Jeff and Sammy, oh my god, Jeff and Sammy!
My name is Jeff.
It's evening, 6 at night. Sammy had to take care of some errands, but she'll be home soon. How are we doing today? Let's start another one, I guess. This will not be a one take. I'm not even gonna push that. I mean, I probably should do a one take, but slight stomach issues at the moment. Nothing bad, but I mean, I'm just gonna brush right through this, do a quick, video, slightly edited, and just say hello. And Sammy will be home later, and we'll talk to you guys. I just want to get a video up, Did not stay up all night last night. I actually made it to bed by 2 o'clock. You guys know, if you've been watching for a while, I've been trying to get to bed at an earlier time, between 10 and 12. Really, 10 o'clock is the main number to be asleep by, and get up by, 6 at the latest, 4 at the earliest, just depending on how well of sleep I got, whatever. Details. It's the sleep schedule that I want. But I actually got to sleep last night. In bed by 2, up by 11. Little bit late start to the day, but definitely not like sleeping well into the day. So hope you guys are actually having a good day so far, and if not, hope we can bring some sort of positive light to your day. Because guys, whatever's going on for you, whatever it may be, just remember that you are not alone. You are never alone. You're a warrior. You're a soldier. Stay strong. We believe in you. And if you need it, the comments are there for you to vent, or you can DM me personally on my socials. But you do got this. Bro fist. High five. I know it's easier said than done, but you do got this. Try and stay with us. Nothing major happened today. I might actually, I don't want to push it, but I might actually try and start filming reactions again next week. Oh heck, if all goes well, I might actually do a couple this weekend. I was worried for the longest, like the last couple weeks, that I was gonna get sick again. Like, I still have a bad cough, and heck, it was yesterday morning that I actually lost my voice again from burping so much. And if you can't talk, you can't do a reaction or even do this. So it's like, why bother? I mean, there was a couple weeks there that it was mostly mental health related, but for about a month there, it was really because I couldn't talk. I was actually sick. I mean, not that I'm not sick in other ways, but now I was actually physically sick. Couldn't talk, kept coughing, but now that's mostly gone. I still have the occasional cough. My stomach is still bothering me, but I think I'm starting to kind of get it back to where it was. I'm not 100% positive because I keep getting flare-ups, but I was getting flare-ups before. These are just worse flare-ups. But I think I'm actually getting back to a point now that I'm okay and I can do videos again. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still worried about a lot of things that I was worried about before, and no, I just don't want to divulge that on here. Some things are just too personal to talk about, Not to say that I don't want to relate to you guys in some way. I mean, I've elated some of it to you guys in the past, Anxiety, depression, I feel like I have challenges, possibly slightly autistic. Sometimes I feel like a failure or something, just stuff like that. And for multitude of reasons, but just kind of recapping stuff that I've talked about before. And I'm watching House right now, just so you guys know, TV in the background. That is I actually don't know what the heck that is, to be honest. Vital Proteins, your coffee is ready for... I have no idea what the hell that is, actually. Something for your coffee, I guess, to spice it up. Okay. But suffice it to say, I feel better now, okay? Just to clear that up, I do feel better. I'm not 100%. I'm always nervous on some level. But the last month here, sick or not, I was kind of like, well, this started happening. I broke out in hives because I was stressing so bad. They're drying up now. This actually looks, believe it or not, this looks better than it did. I'm kind of forcing myself because I don't want to be that stressed all the time. I don't want to, the fact that I even allowed myself to get there is sad. I mean, it happens. It just happens. Sometimes you can't help it. And I'm still worried about those things, but I've kind of decided, I can worry about it and just deal with it as the days go and not worry about it 24/7. Some things just, we're only on this planet for so long. You don't want to spend every second of every single day stressing so hard about stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still worried about that stuff. You know, I kind of got to deal with some stuff personally, but, and no, I'm not some, I'm gonna say it. Can I say the actual word? Though it starts with an A, and being a violent person, if you will, I'm not that. I don't do anything to anybody around me or anything. I just, anxiety and depression, you know, general basic life things I worry about that I shouldn't. But anyways, yeah. And I've been going to the doctor a lot with my stomach and anxiety, so we're getting that taken care of. But I kind of finally hit a point recently, like I can, even when they're side by sides, man, I love it actually. Every now and then I'm like, what was that? Why would you? I'd be doing the same thing if I had one, so I can't complain. Just shocks me every now and then. What is that? No, just wrap it up with a bow, dude, seriously. I am still worried about that stuff, but I'm not gonna let it, like, affect my health, you know? We're gonna chill. We got this, one way or another. I do have challenges. I am weird. But we're gonna get taken care of one way or another. We'll just tackle it as we go. And every now and then there's gonna be those douchebags that, you know, like to insult you for being weird, but can't help everybody, you know? But I got sleep last night. I feel better than I did. Oh, actually, I know I said I was gonna give you guys a little tour today. I guess that's technically still good. There's still some things laying around, but it's not as bad as it was, to be honest. I'll just take a little look. That's a step stool. We bought that when we went to Walmart the other day. Samuel's little lion thing, my hat, a couple things of clothes. I'll pick those up in a second. I promise I should have done that before I started recording, but it's way better than it was. That's one of the storage tubs she got. Those tiny little things I was telling you guys about the other day. I said she got tiny little plastic drawers. Those tiny tubs. That's what she got for her art pencils. And we've really never shown this room before. There was a couple times I showed you guys, but I edited it out in the past because I thought, no, just no. I wanted to just show you guys, but I was genuinely embarrassed by the mess. But now, look at this. Like, there's a couple things in here. Who cares? We spent a lot of time cleaning this the other day before the surprise inspection that we had. I realize that kind of sounds contradictory. We had a surprise inspection, but we were able to clean up before. I mean, they didn't actually come, but, I mean, they came, but didn't actually come in. It was kind of nice, to be honest with you. But we had like a day's time heads up, and we just spent the whole time cleaning this room. I did have to pick up the living room and sweep a little bit. That took a little bit of time, but the most that was needed clean was this room right here. This has been messy for too long. It just needed done. We've gone through inspections and it's been fine, but this was on another level. So, I mean, it needed to be done anyways. We finally did it. I'm proud of us. And that note right there, I'm gonna go ahead and just shut up right here, actually get this done so I can go chill, eat some more food, and I can vlog with Sammy tonight. I don't have any other updates. I don't want to just shut you guys off all of a sudden. I'm actually kind of enjoying this right now. Stomach's still going, as you can tell. Excuse me for that, but I'm just showing you. But yeah, I will be honest, there are some sections we still try not to show you. I mean, I've basically shown you the whole thing. Our entertainment center here definitely still needs cleaned a little bit. I mean, I don't generally mind it, but I know some people might. I know there's going to be somebody out there. It's the internet. Somebody's going to see our entertainment center and go, dude, clean that up. I'm OCD, but I actually don't really, I mean, it does need picked up a little bit. Some stuff, actually, it's a little messier than I like. We cleaned everything else. I'm trying to chill for a few days before I really get into that, but yeah, that does need to be picked up a little. Guys, again, I don't really mind a little messy. Like, as OCD as I am, I don't mind a little messy. You know, people are gonna live their lives. You're gonna leave maybe a couple clothes lying around, or maybe some food packets or something, like not generally like open packaging or anything, but you know, bread or peanut butter or whatever. You're gonna leave some stuff lying around, some just random things. Not everything has to be perfect. Even though I find myself to be a major perfectionist, I do. But like, there is such, even to me, there's such a thing as too perfect. Now granted, as much of a perfectionist as I am, you would think that I would want the place to be spotless. Don't touch anything. No, I can't live like that either. I just can't. It's a double-edged sword. Like, I'm kind of both ways. I do want clean. Like, I am OCD. I want things picked up and in the right place. But I also have, like, I don't want it to be so clean that I don't want to touch it either. Does that sound weird? I don't want to be able to not, like, live in my own home. Like, it doesn't have to be spotless. I mean, some things do need to actually be clean. You don't want gunk building up. You know, dust, mop. You know, clean the kitchen counter, the sink. You know, get the toothbrush stains and stuff. You know, there's things you do need to be spotless. But, like, the whole place, you know, overthinking. But you guys know what I'm trying to say, right? Help me out here. Alright, I'm shutting up. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so very much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, remember to love yourself. I'm getting a haircut, by the way, tomorrow, so getting rid of this crap. Sammy's not happy about it, but it needs to be done. We'll see you guys tomorrow. The streak continues. And again, I know it's easier to say, like, dude, I know you say love yourself, but I'm going through so much. I don't like myself. I don't like myself right now either, to be honest with you. That's straight truth. I really don't like myself right now. I'm proud of, you know, who I am. You know, I've made it almost 32 years in life. You know, I've done some things that I am proud of, and I have family that loves me, and there's things that I just love, and I don't really apologize for, you know. There's some parts of myself that I'm proud of. The parts that I'm not proud of, I'm a little bit slower up here than most people, you know. And some days I'm proud of myself for that, because I am who I am. God made me this way. But then, of course, the world kind of sets back into, they're like, I am a weird person. People just don't like me. I march to the beat of a different drum, you know. It is what it is. But just so you know, you're not alone. There are other people out there just like you. No matter what symptom you're dealing with, no matter what personality disorder, even if you don't have a personality disorder, guys, whatever problem you're dealing with, you're not alone. We got you. We love you. The streak continues. We'll see you tomorrow. Love yourself. Have a great night. Sammy will be here later. Some point. Have a good night, guys. We love you.